Hi, and welcome to the final lesson in Learn Hypnosis in 5 days from hypnosisdownloads.com. Now, I think you're really going to enjoy this lesson because in it I'll show you a way to use hypnosis to reach a specific goal. And you've probably heard the idea that all you have to do is to repeat positive ideas to yourself for things to improve. This is also known as an affirmation. Now, what affirmations are trying to achieve is to get an idea into the unconscious mind so that your behavior changes or your emotions change. But affirmations can be overly simplistic. They fail to take into account how the unconscious mind actually works. And in some cases, affirmations can actually make you feel worse, specifically if you have self-esteem issues. Now, knowing hypnosis means you can work with your unconscious mind, the part of you that makes the real changes happen. So let's get on with the technique I want to show you. It's called anchoring. Now, when you learn about hypnosis, you should also be learning about the human condition, human nature. On the Uncommon Hypnosis course, we give you an understanding of how the technique we're about to show you applies all the time to people everywhere. To truly understand hypnosis is to understand yourself better and the people in your life. So it's not just some technique, it's a technique which applies to principles of human nature. And it's that we are keen to teach you as well. But for now, I'm going to just describe the anchoring technique and give you the steps. But before that, I'll show you a clip from the course of me applying it. Remember, although we teach this as a technique to apply to others, it's really easy to adapt the use of it for yourself when doing self-hypnosis. The technique focuses on the area of a person's life where they feel good, or they feel competent, or that they can do something really well, or they feel relaxed and calm. And it transfers those feelings, those positive feelings, to an area of their life where they were feeling less capable or confident. And this is an unbeatable way of helping people with public speaking, confrontational situations, peak performance, social anxiety, and many other scenarios people have difficulty with. So here's a clip of me applying this technique from the course, and take a look and see what you think.
I'd like you to notice the other hand, and how it can feel light in that way. That's it. That's it, how the arm can feel light. That's it. Kind of floating freer. That's it. Lighter than air sensation in that hand as it drifts up. And the more you notice being different in that situation, the lighter that hand can get. The more it can drift into the air as you really enjoy noticing the triumphant differences in this situation. And as you continue enjoying noticing those differences in that type of time, I can speak to the rest of the group. Okay. So you see what we're doing here. We're calling forth a particular response using, repeatedly. Okay, getting someone very good at accessing a resourceful way of feeling. If you notice, some people are very good at accessing negative sensations, or it's not enough to feel humiliated or bad once, but you have to keep revisiting it in your mind over and over and over again, And what we're doing here, of course, is something a bit different. We're actually getting the Fiona to access a state of mind which is much more sort of beneficial, enjoyable. And then we're seeking to transfer that state of mind and body to a different set of circumstances or circumstance, okay, where they weren't being used before. And once again, you could direct your attention to those eyelids. And when they open, you can come back to the room, feeling very relaxed, very refreshed. Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks.
So how does anchoring work? Well, also known as pattern matching, anchoring happens all the time and is one reason why problems occur in the first place and also persist, and also why we all behave as we do. And it occurs due to human conditioning. Ivan Pavlov discovered over 100 years ago that he could make dogs salivate by ringing a bell, having previously paired the bell with food. And the repetition of that pairing produce an automatic conditioning within the dog. Now, humans work the same way in the emotional sphere, except that here, in this technique, the bell is replaced by the finger and thumb touching. Used well, this is perhaps the most effective and important technique for self-hypnosis. But when we use this powerful natural principle to our benefit, great things can happen in your life. So here's a quick guide, and the principle is to set up an association between a stimulus, an anchor, such as thumb and finger coming together or the situation itself, and a positive state of mind and body. So here are the steps. First of all, you need to create deep relaxation and a positive state by using all your hypnotic skills, your nominalizations, and so forth. And often a good memory will automatically come to mind at this point. As that memory comes to mind and you inhabit it, bring the finger and thumb together to create an association between this action and the positive emotional state. Repeat the application of the anchor until you notice that you feel good automatically when the anchor is applied. Imagine a situation where those resources would be really useful or transformative. Then bring the finger and thumb together as you drift into that situation in your mind, and then notice the differences as you experience the situation whilst feeling really good. Because when you're different in a situation, the situation is different. And remember, you can use this amazing technique to help others, but also to transform your own life in self-hypnosis. Because it's such a key tool, we spend a great deal of time on it in the Uncommon Hypnosis course. So this brings us to the end of this free course, and although it's been brief, there's a lot in here. Inside the Uncommon Hypnosis course, we give you over 5 hours of video, more specific tools, such as the technique to pattern interrupt and therefore cure unwanted behaviors such as addictions, and how to conquer anxieties and phobias. We give you a set of 7 hypnosis blueprints, which show you how to use hypnosis specifically for everything from overcoming procrastination and getting powerfully focused to peak performance, building self-confidence, and overcoming fears. But you've made a great start here on understanding hypnosis, and I really hope you've enjoyed this short journey. And certainly you'll now know a great deal more about hypnosis than the average person does, and even some experienced hypnotherapists. To read more about our in-depth conversational hypnosis course, Uncommon Hypnosis, you'll see a button you can click under this video. Or if you're watching the video somewhere other than on hypnosisdownloads.com, head over there now and search Uncommon Hypnosis. However much more you choose to learn about hypnosis in your future, I really hope you'll let hypnosis transform your life as it has done for me and millions of others around the world. And thanks for joining me on this journey.